Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Tyler Anderson.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go? Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that misses. And we're off and running from Anaheim.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Anderson ready to work. Check swing, and he went. And now 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
And that is out of play.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Misses outside. Ball 1. Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Arozarena leads off first with 1 away. Next offering upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Step off, throw to first. Arozarena dives back. Outside. That one the other way, and foul ball. Here's a high chopper. Anderson over to second, and he'll keep it for just the one.
Really nice athleticism right there as the pitcher bounces off the mound, fields that ball, and shows off strength and accuracy to second base to cut off that lead runner.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as a swing and a miss? That retires the side, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, and our pitcher tonight, Logan Gilbert.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swings through that one for strike 2. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Crawford hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
I'll just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. 1 out, bases empty.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So 2 down now, and here is Nolan Schanuel. And that's in for a strike. Ball one there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Scoreless after 1.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out.
And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for the
getting
Mariners,
started.
third
Eugenio
baseman,
Suarez up to hit now.
Suarez.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Anderson back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That's hard hit on the line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That one ripped. Adele makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second.
And
Now the
leading
left
off
fielder,
for the
Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fastball is outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one misses up and in. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Joe Adele. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here is Moncada. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ball 3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There's a strike. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Just outside. 1-2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good job to fight that one off.
Two to count.
Second inning here, no score. And a curve misses outside. Christian Moore in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And next for L.A., Christian Moore. Swinging a foul straight back. Moncada over at second. O'Hoppe at first. One gone. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Grounder might be 2. There's 1 on a nailer. They get 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's Victor Robles. Robles, in his 7th season, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
J.P. Crawford now at the plate. Swung on, belted. Adele moving back on it. And gone! He nails one out to right. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bunt today. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And there's a foul ball. And it's 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in for the 3rd out. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back in Anaheim, and stepping in is the speedy number 22. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball for a strike at 95. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Next offering way off the plate.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good.
Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. No outs, runner on second. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And delivers outside. One away with a runner at third.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. And there's a ball. Nolan Schanuel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner on at third, one gone. This to third. Toss to Naylor, and he's out.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next pitch misses, and that is ball one. Runner at third, 2 away. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And they add a pair. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Taylor Ward digs in now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one off the outside edge. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's down and in. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carlos Vargas up and throwing. Spire warming up as well. That one fouled off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Start of the fourth, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Way high. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players.
Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Adele pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Carlos Vargas.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Carlos Vargas.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Adell.
Ball one, no strikes. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Walked his first time. That one finds the zone. And that is strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one misses, and that's ball one. That's a little bit low. On the ground to third. Slings to first. And there are two down.
Now batting. Catcher, Logan.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's a strike. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Angels held in check, and the score stays 3-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Anderson back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Luis Garcia up and loosening in the pen. Zephyr-John getting cranked up as well. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and two strikes. This one in the air. Moore makes the catch for the out. One down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Canzone batting for the second time, and that's strike one. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Victor Robles.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that one almost hit him. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Neto makes the catch, and that is that. One left for Seattle. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Christian Moore.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the center fielder. A single and a run scored and a walk. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Moore aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs and outside.
Aye.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Neto.
Zach Neto will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out and he makes all the plays. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Up the middle, Crawford tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Angels go quietly there as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for the
Luis
Angels.
Garcia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
66.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Tap to first, Shanuel. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That play won't be
Now
trending on social
catcher,
media later
Cal
on,
Raleigh.
but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Garcia measures 6 feet 2 inches. 38 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run
Now
to the
batting,
plate.
the center
You know,
fielder,
I think he's
Julio
okay with that
Rodriguez.
outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch misses.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's a hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Everything came together for him. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. So the tying run at second. Next offering misses down and away. Two on, one out. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And Naylor swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got it. Huge strikeout there.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Second and third, 2 down. And it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new pitcher on the
49.
mound, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now batting,
And leading
Mike
off
Trout.
for the Hellos,
If you don't get ahead in the
designated
count,
hitter,
you can forget about having any success against him.
Trout.
Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Nolan Shotwell. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And that drops in for a strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider.
Now
Good
batting.
2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Ward stands in now and watches strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one to first. Naylor. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Angels are gone in order, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 74.
Kenley Jansen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Polanco up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
A little bit high maybe. And now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That catches the corner. Jansen fires. That's out to center field. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And
Dominic
now here
Canzone.
is Dominic Canzone. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside. One
That's
ball, one
inside.
strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting,
Victor
right fielder,
Robles
Victor
up next for
Robles.
the Mariners. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed,
Ball
because
one,
of the
no
ability
strike.
to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Into center and a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P.
So 2
Crawford.
down, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. The tying run at the plate.
Nope. Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. Robles, the runner at first with 2 gone. Jansen is just 1 strike away. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now it's going to be Randy Arozarena. Outside corner, there's a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
blocked. But no advance from the runners. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 3-1. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.